Welcome to Gospel Music USA, bringing you the best in Southern gospel music from coast to coast. Now here are your hosts of Gospel Music USA, Danny Jones, Karen Peck Gooch, and Mike Lefevre.
And hello everyone, welcome to Gospel Music USA. My name is Danny Jones and this is not Karen Peck Gooch and it is not Mike Lefevre, but it is the one and only
Logan Smith, and I'm glad to be here.
Wow, okay, all right. It took him a little while to remember his name. He's young, folks. Just wait till he gets to be my age. Anyway, we have a guest today that if you have followed gospel music down through the years, chances are you have encountered this name. This group has been singing for more than 60 years. Matter of fact, one of gospel music's most legendary names when it comes to quartets. They started back in the year 1952. So will you make welcome for their very first time here on Gospel Music USA, all the way from Charleston, West Virginia. Here are the Gospel Harmony Boys.
World of sorrow, I find no comfort for my soul. But Jesus has promised, yes, He has promised brighter tomorrows in that bright land where ages roll. Why should I ever doubt Him? Ever doubt Him? Why should I be blue? I've a home in I'll surely come again for you. And He said, let not your heart be troubled. Joy awaits over the way. I know not why He came to love me, or why the Savior chose to die upon a cruel cross of Calvary, that I might live with Him on high. Oh, why should I ever doubt Him? Ever doubt Him? Why should I be blue? I've a home in heaven. If I go, you know, I'll surely come again for you. And He said, let not your heart be troubled. Joy awaits over the way. Oh, why should I ever doubt Him? Why should I be blue? I've a home in heaven. If I go, you know, I'll surely come again for you. And He said, let not your heart be troubled. Joy awaits over the way. Oh, let not your heart be troubled. Joy awaits over the way.
Oh, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure for the Gospel Harmony Boys to be with you today, Dan. Thanks for inviting us to be part of your show. Listen, we got a song right now that I hope you're going to really enjoy, because I'm looking forward to that glorious time when I get to be in heaven. There's a place there where all of our dreams become reality. Listen to this great lyric.
There's a place of endless beauty far away, where Jesus will ever intercede. All God's children will be gathered there one day. Till then and then beyond, the Lord will us home. No more parting there, and no more sorrow. We'll sing his praises through the endless ages long.
When you feel the cares of life surround you, he will come and put his arms around you.
If you long for rest from all you've gone through, heaven is the place where dreams come true.
All the loved ones there will come to meet us. The saints of old are on the banks to greet us.
If you long for rest from all you've gone through, heaven is the place where dreams come true. Somewhere over the rainbow, dreams come true.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA. Our guest today on the program is a true legendary name from the world of gospel music. The Gospel Harmony Boys from Charleston, West Virginia are with us. Welcome, guys. Glad that you are in Atlanta to be with us today. And, of course, Claycy Williams, the tenor singer for the group, has been a part of the group, not for all of the 60-plus year existence of the group, but you've been around for the majority of them, haven't you?
I just look like I've been around that long.
Wow, okay.
Actually, I have been here since 1971, which is about 45 years.
And why don't you introduce the rest of the guys?
Certainly. Our lead singer is Scott Brooks. Scott came with us in 2008, does a great job, one of the finest lead voices in gospel music. Our bass singer he's brand new. He's only been with us about 3 years now. He's 19 years old. He started singing bass with us at the age of 17 as a high school senior. So we're tickled to death to have him along, and he's really grown in that 3 years period of time. So we're excited that Brandon Stone is singing bass with us these days.
And before you move on from Brandon, I mean, 19, red hair, 19, red hair.
It's a
I
trend.
mean, what's the deal?
It's a trend.
Did we miss the memo or something? I mean, that's what I want to know.
Well,
Only by a few years.
Right, stay out of this. All right, and down there on the end.
down on the end is our newest member. Scott Adams has been singing baritone with us now for about 18 months. He's doing a great job. We're really proud of Scott. We just finished an album with Scott on it, our new CD, and he did a great job on that CD. We're proud of him.
Well, let's go back to the beginning of the Gospel Harmony Boys. Now, those of you who follow gospel music down through the years, you will remember a gentleman by the name of Harold Lane. Of course, he wrote songs like I'm Standing on the Solid Rock and several others. And then he was a very integral part of the Spear family. But before Harold joined the Spear family in the late 1960s, he was with the Gospel Harmony Boys. As a matter of fact, he founded the group. And so, Claycy, just give us a brief rundown of the history of the group.
Well, Harold came back from military and decided he'd like to start a group. Of course, he was a band director in one of the local high schools in Huntington, and a gospel music aficionado, and one of the greatest arrangers that ever stepped in a pair of shoes or on a stage was Harold Lane. And Harold did in fact, we were listening this morning to some old stuff that Harold had arranged, and in awe at some of the arranging that he did back in those years. But Harold was with the group until about 1968 when he went with the Spears. Homer Fry was kind of a legendary baritone, one of the finest baritone voices ever. He was there. Gray Johnson was the original bass singer, and Gray was there with us till '74. Actually, I had the opportunity to sing a couple, 3 years with Gray.
Wow.
Gray, an amazing opportunity to do that. And then he came back with us for a couple of years before he passed away in the '80s. So it was a great crew, and my gracious, what a legendary piece of legacy they've left us to live up to.
Yeah, you know, Logan, I was thinking about this as they were singing earlier. A group that's been around for 60 plus years. I mean, obviously they're doing something right, or
That's
else
for sure.
they wouldn't be around
That's
for
right.
60 plus years. But I noticed, you know, in the arrangements of the songs, there's a lot of little intricacies there that you just don't hear.
You don't hear that stuff anymore.
Right,
The
you
oohs,
really
the
don't.
ahs, and that's what gives it that character, and the
Exactly.
stuff in today's time is missing.
Right, so on your next album, you need to do a lot of oohs
All right,
and ahs and
you
all that
got
stuff,
it.
just
Let's
like
do
that.
it.
They'll
We'll
teach
do
you
it.
about it.
We'll
Hey,
do it.
we're about to go to break here on Gospel Music USA, but before we do, where can people find out more about the Gospel Harmony Boys?
We have a great web page. Goes back into there's a lot of the history of the Harmony Boys there. It's an intricate web page. Please jump on, take a look. It's just www.gospelharmonyboys.com.
All right, you heard it here. Come back and visit with us in just a few moments. We'll be right back here on Gospel Music USA. We're going to let these guys do what they do best. We'll see you shortly. And welcome back to Gospel Music USA. Our guest today, the Gospel Harmony Boys. If you like quartet singing, you are going to love what these guys are bringing to the platform. Now, even though not all the songs that they do are old from the quartet world, but they have new songs too, but they might have just a little bit of an old flavor. Here's what I mean. Here are the Gospel Harmony Boys.
He's lovelier and holier and wiser than every man, and he's bigger than all my problems. Oh, he's a God who can. Yes, he can. Well, he's better and stronger and mightier than all the kings who ever walked this earth. I'm talking about the God I serve. Oh, he's a God who can. Can you hear? Yes, he can. Can he serve? Yes, he can. Can he love? Oh, like nobody else. Can he hear my plea when I'm on my knees? Can he come to me? Can he calm my seas?
And when I need a friend, can he understand? I've seen the work of his mighty hand.
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Yes, he can.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, he
If you get a chance, just ask the man who came to the Lord with a withered hand, or the Hebrew children who were led to the promised land.
Promised land.
Just ask, oh Elijah, about that fire, or ask a little David about that giant. Oh, this mighty God of mine, he's a God who can. Can he heal?
Yes, he can.
Can he save?
Yes, he can.
Can he love?
Oh, like nobody else. Can he hear my plea when I'm on my knees? Can he come to me? Can he calm my seas?
And when I need a friend, can he understand? I've seen the work of his mighty hand.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much. Here's a song that we've been doing now for the last couple of years, and it blesses us every time we sing it. It's a song that speaks about the wise men. We don't know what they reported, but the writer of this song came up with an idea. Maybe this is how they described what they saw. Hope has hands, freedom has feet, and the wonderful grace of God. Grace has a face.
In search of a child, they traveled so far, led by a star to a place of joy. Now the wise men tell a beautiful story describing the glory of a baby born. Hope has hands, freedom has feet, truth will stand, the word will speak, the holy and lowly will finally embrace, for love has a heartbeat, and grace has a Compassion has a tear, joy has a laughter, and here ever after, peace has a smile, redemption's blood has veins to flow in, a temple to glow in, light is a child. Hope has hands, freedom has feet, truth will stand, the word will speak, the holy and lowly will finally embrace, for love has a heartbeat, grace has a face. Grace, God's grace, grace that will pardon and cleanse within. For love has a heartbeat, love has a heartbeat, and grace has a
Wow, that's awesome. Incredible, guys.
Thanks
so
a lot.
great.
Thank you, Logan.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out and being with us here today. I'm sure if these guys that have been watching this program today have received half the blessing that we've received, that they've thoroughly enjoyed what they've heard, and I can't get over the sound of you guys here. It's, I'm honest, I've never been much of a huge quartet fan, but you guys are winning me over here today. It's good stuff. But if you don't mind telling folks again where they can find you on social media, again, if you don't mind, before we go home here today.
www.gospelharmonyboys.com.
That's awesome. All right, and you can also check us out on Facebook, Gospel Music USA. Look it up, make sure to like the page, and we'll keep sending you more great gospel music like this here today. And thank you guys enough for coming out and spending your day with us, and I'm sure they'll be seeing more of you. And keep up with these guys. Check out their website, look up their touring schedule, find out where they're going to be. Is there anything else you'd like the folks to know before?
We're just happy to have the opportunity to come be with you today, Logan.
That's awesome.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thank you guys so much. All righty, we will see you next time here on Gospel Music USA.
It was a warm and sunny day, late April, early May. The old man was asked to open in prayer. Thank you, Lord, for the day, for life and breath, he prayed. What he said next just stopped me then and there. He said, thank you for the sun shining down between the storms. For days like this don't seem to come as often as before. I know you're in control, keeping watch o'er my soul. And Lord, I found I can trust you through the rain. But I thank you for the sunshine just the same. I quickly looked to see if anyone heard but me, but no one mentioned what he said again. Now all these years have passed, but the thought just seems to last. I can trust the Lord for sunshine through the pain. He's always proven true in all he said he'd do. His faithful mercies every morning new. So I'll continue on till my last breath is gone. He's never ever failed to get me through. So thank you for the sun shining down between the storms. For days like this don't seem to come as often as before. I know you're in control, keeping watch o'er my soul. And Lord, I found I can trust you through the rain. But I thank you for the sunshine just the same. Lord, I know you're in control, keeping watch o'er my soul. Watch o'er my soul. And Lord, I can trust you through the rain. But I thank you for the sunshine just the same. Sunshine just the same.